Lawmakers on Capitol Hill had urged the president to send Vladimir Putin a strong message to prevent any future hacking. King 5's political reporter Natalie continues our coverage tonight with reaction from Washington Congressman Adam Smith, who knows the issue very well. Natalie.
Mark, Congressman Smith, ranking member of the House Armed Services Committee, gave us really good perspective about why improving relations with Russia is so difficult despite its appeal.
I don't disagree with the basic premise that the world would be a better place if Russia and the U.S. could find things to work together on and get along. That's what we all hoped would come out of the Cold War, that Russia would integrate into the West, that they would integrate into the community of nations trying to solve the problems that we faced. But that's not what Putin is doing. What Putin is doing is he's trying to undermine democracy every place he can.
Congressman Adam Smith points out Putin is not only trying to undermine democracy through trying to meddle in elections, but also interfering in places like Ukraine and Syria. Smith believes Putin will try to push his agenda as far as he thinks he can, which is why Smith says pushing back is so important. At the same time, in effort to try and improve relations, U.S.-Russia relations, is something that's been tried by administrations over the years, past and present. So I asked Congressman Smith whether he sees the current dynamic between the U.S. and Russia changing.
Not with Putin in charge of Russia. He's made his decision. It's a zero-sum game. It's him against the West. To the extent he does deals with us, it's to manipulate us to advance his own interests. And now, in the meantime, we have to try to keep the peace. We have to try to keep lines of communication open, make sure that whatever conflicts we may have in different places don't blow up into a full-scale war. So I think communication is very important. Even looking for places to work together is very important. But again, it is also important to push back against Russian aggression, lest Putin think that he can continue to do it with impunity.
And that's why lawmakers on both sides of the aisle agree that U.S. sanctions against Russia remain an important tool in keeping the pressure on. We will have much more of our in-depth interview with Congressman Smith at 7 o'clock here on King 5. Back to you.